Alright guys, are you seriously tired of breaking rod tips? No joke. Stay tuned, we'll fix it right here.
Oops, you got it.
Let him fight, let him fight.
Right here, in Miami. There it is. I'm going to show you how to fix a broken rod tip. So right here we have a rod tip that's broken, and this is on a Shimano Claris rod. This was one of my first original bait casters. It's a Crestfire. I had 3 other ones that broke, which you see in other videos, and I threw them in ponds because I kept destroying them, learning how to bait cast. But this is not a video about learning how to use a bait caster, but they're just showing you what's on here. It's on my Shimano Claris rod, and it's been sitting up there for a while up in the storage because I broke the rod tip on it. And you know, a lot of times when you break a rod tip, you go into the store, and I think they fix it pretty cheap. But I was in Walmart, I was walking around, and I seen some rod tip replacement kits, and I was like, wow, this is awesome. So now I carry them all the time. Last time we were fishing, I'm going to see if I can put the video in here somewhere, but I was fishing with my wife at the Peacock Bass Fishing trip, which you can see the link to the Peacock Bass Fishing video trip up here. And she caught a bass, twisted it a certain way, she broke her rod tip. Now when you break your rod tip, you could try to fish the rest of the day, but every time you cast, what happens is your line's going to get caught around here. So I had one in the car, and we fixed it on the road, and she was able to keep going. So what we have is these rod tip replacement kits, which I have 3 here. I'll just show you these 2. Bought them at Walmart. Alright. And what it comes with is, I'll open one up. It comes with, as you can see, it comes with 3 rod tips, 3 different sizes. Now there's 2 different size rod tips. You got, this is for bigger rods, or it depends how far down you broke your tip. But in general, this would be for bigger rods that break at the very tip. That one I'm looking at there broke stuff. The one I showed you broke somewhere in the middle of that rung. So, and they have the smaller guides for, like, you know, regular bass fishing stuff. And what it comes with glue, okay? And it comes with 3 different sizes, which is, if you have these 2, this will fix any rod that you break. So we're gonna get into this right now. I'll get the camera facing down, and we'll show you how to repair a broken rod. Alright, you're going to need a couple of things to do this. You're going to need your rod tip kits. For this kit, we're going to use the number 10 size because the tip broke down to the thick part. So we're going to take these out of here. You need a lighter. I would use a torch lighter just because they just burn hotter and burn faster, okay? So now you have, and put this in, try to get this in view here. Alright, let me see if I can put this somewhere in view. Alright, you got your rod tip right here, okay? Now what you want to do is, when you take this out, you got to find a rod tip that fits. So from what I've seen, the 8/64 fits on there, okay? So you make sure your rod tip fits on, okay? That's good, and you make sure they're lined up somewhat. Alright, that's good. So you know that fits, alright? Let me slide this to the center of the camera view more. Alright, perfect. So then it comes with the glue. Alright? I'll take these out. These are different sizes. I'll take them out of here. Or this is right there. It comes with a glue. Alright? You have your glue right here. And this is what you use to melt this stuff together. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the glue out of a different one that already has the wrapper off. So I don't have to have 2 with no wrappers on it. There it is, with the wrapper off, okay? Now what you want to do is, this is essentially a piece of hot glue. As you can see, I've used it before. You can see it's kind of melted. It's essentially a stick of hot glue. But I know hot glue kind of sucks in general, so I think that this is a better kind of a hot glue. It works really well. So what you want to do is, we're going to do this really quick. All right, so you want to make sure you have that kind of straight right there. All right. All right. You want to get this thing fairly hot. You want to that little hot. All right, and when you start to see it melt, you get it really hot. What you do is you take this, shove that on there. You gotta do it real quick, and then you throw your rod tip right on there, and you wipe off your excess. Make sure it's lined up, and there you go. And you know, this stuff dries. It's just hot glue. Dries pretty good. And you take your stuff and you put it all back. And there you have it. It's fixed. There you go. Try to get it in focus for you. Alright. So now that you have that rod tip fixed, we'll put the camera back up and discuss some more of that done. And as you can see, I will get it in focus for you. She's fixed. Now it is a bigger rod tip because it broke down so far down. This rod usually was like out to here, so that's why we used a bigger rod tip. But that's on pretty good. That's not going nowhere. All right. So now this rod pretty much is fixed and ready to go. Okay. And now you can use this rod again. So if you're on the road and you break a rod tip, it's always good to keep these in your truck, man. Just keep a set of these in your truck. If you're bass fishing, I would recommend this size. And this would be like for your first tip, your second tip, your third tip. I would carry 3 of these, just to have 3 of each. They probably do have sets on Amazon. I'll see if I can find sets, rod tip replacement sets. I'm not sure. I never actually looked for a rod tip replacement set. I will try to find one. But, you know, a lot of times when you're fishing and you break a rod tip, you gotta get that thing fixed. That's the way to fix it right there. Alright? Like I said, I always say, if this is your first time here, like and subscribe. I'm gonna put up more tips and how-tos and stuff like that. You know, our channel finally got to 1,000 viewers. I'd like to say thank you to everyone who watches our channel. We'll be doing a giveaway soon. Trying to set up live stream. It's all new to me because there's all these different functions you got to use and stuff. So this is kind of new to me, all this stuff. So when I figure it out, we'll have it all set up. We'll probably do a live stream and stuff like that. But like I said, like and subscribe. Hit that bell icon in the bottom to let you know when I put up new videos. And stay with us, man. I really appreciate it for all your support. All you guys out there, thank you very much. Bigler Bass Fishing, out.